One of the runners will be a young man who was once actually on the brink of death.
After a night of drinking, he had locked his keys in his dorm room at Becker College, so he tried climbing through a third-floor window.
I fell and my head broke my fall. We were told to say goodbye. You know, we were told to say goodbye. It was over. He's not here now. And it wasn't. It wasn't, because we just refused to accept that.
When the doctors declared me legally brain dead at 3 a.m. on September 19th, 2004, they said, no, he's not. No, he's not. We see a flicker in his eye.
Scott went into a coma for 23 days.
I remember one.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace.
By a round of applause, how y'all feeling? Okay. Let's start off today the old school way. When I say oh, you say yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. When I say stop, you say go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. If y'all ready to have some fun today and you're feeling okay, let me hear you say, aw, yeah. My senior year of college, I moved back on campus from an off-campus apartment. One Friday night, just after fall semester had started, I was out with a friend, walking from party to party and cruising the bars with the Venus girls and the men from Mars. So there we were, out enjoying the night, having a few beers here and a few beers there. Nothing out of control. When we got back to my dorm, I realized I had locked my keys inside my room. So I made the simple, uncomplicated decision to crawl out from my hall onto a tree branch and into my individual dorm room window. Seconds into my stunt, I felt the roof's slippery surface start to lose its traction, and I fell. Landed on my head. That's where the story almost ends. My parents received that phone call. Every parent's worst nightmare.
I think of your parents hearing that news, and it's no news that any parent wants to hear. And God bless you and your folks. I'm glad you're okay. You're amazing. You're very inspirational.
Months of lying in a hospital bed, weak and completely helpless, made me realize that I could have had a breakdown. But I had a breakthrough. I came to the conclusion that I could either get better or get better. Even with a brain injury, an injured brain, I understood that I had a choice. I could either define the moment or let the moment define me. I realized how truly precious life is and how quickly it can be stolen away from any one of us at any time.
I was looking at the faces of those kids, and they were just locked onto Scott and everything that he was saying.
If you would, repeat after me. I cannot change the past.
I cannot change the past.
I can change the future.
I can change the future.
Scott's program is excellent for our students. They need to hear this type of stuff.
Before I wrap up today, please remember these 3 things. Number 1, remember to use your head. Use your head. Make sure that you're always in a safe situation. Even at 21 years old, a legal to drink young man can make mistakes. Mistakes that he'll remember and regret for the rest of his life. Number 2, remember my limp. Remember me, the now 4-time Boston Marathon runner. 4-time Boston Marathon runner who has to concentrate with everything in him in order to hide his limp. Number 3, remember to do your very best, to be a good ambassador, a good representation, a good liaison of your school, your community, and most importantly, of your family. If tomorrow morning you wouldn't want to remember what you're doing tonight, then you probably shouldn't keep on keeping on, am I right?
Scott was really interesting and funny, and it was really informative and entertaining as well. Just knowing that he survived such a traumatic injury is just inspiring.